Don't really have any wish list items. There's honestly the backlog is crazy right now. Like it's already too much. I mean, and that was before Switch 2 came out and all those new titles that came out for it. Now it's just here's Densha Attack. This one was kind of a it's risen above the sea of indie games that come out on a yearly basis because it's got a fucking distinct and very loud style that looks nice. The soundtrack, a demo or like a yeah, I think it's the soundtrack for the demo just got posted. It's on streaming services, so I haven't had a chance to even listen to that yet because the music side of things, I mean, there's more music than it. There's just too much content. All right, this is when they announced this direct, I was like, fuck, man. Like, just the partner stuff, you know, like we're getting Capcom is just flooding the zone. There's so goddamn much. And then they're like, well, there's also a bunch of indie games maybe coming through. It's like, well, yeah, I checked the eShop, and admittedly, there's a lot of slop, but it's not just on the eShop, like Nintendo's store. It's on Steam. It's on PlayStation. There's it's so much AI crap, dude. It's so disappointing to see, and it's also infuriating because it's drowning out a lot of things. Like you just want to like not even check the eShop anymore because you're like it's just going to be pages and pages of these AI thumbnails for AI, like, you know, bottom of the barrel type games, and it's unfortunate. Luckily Nintendo has the features tab and they really do a good job of highlighting specifically stuff from these directs and their roadmap too for the upcoming releases has changed on Switch 2's eShop. At least it's really cool. It's divided by months, and like there was, you know, when I was checking through the most recent months, I forgot that, and I was like, wow, look at all that, and it was just like, holy crap, that's just February. That's just March. It thins out a bit after that, but they what I'm saying is they do a good job of trying to filter out the good from the generic AIs, you know, adjacent stuff. And this indie world is part of that, which is great.
Let's take a look.
So really, it's always more like what are we gonna see for the first time here? You know, there's very few expectations or wishes going in. This mini shoot adventures is one, but there's a bunch of indie games that I've at least gotten some demos for and played that I only could try on Steam that I would love to see on Switch. But again, there's already so much on Switch too, on every platform, honestly. They could stop making games right now. Everybody at this moment just release what you already have ready to go, and I think we'd all be good for like at least the next 5 years. Like if unless you're one of these hardcore gamers that really has been keeping up with everything somehow, you're part of the majority that hasn't and has so much to burn through. Oh, the poor dog don't even got a...
Leia's Bongu, a rescued dog and Bestis boy who, after a simple yet joyful life, crosses the
No. Yes, I've seen this. Yes.
Bongu awakes from a nap to a familiar scent. His daddy.
And also, I do already keep up with
Bongu's dad.
mainly the Steam side of things with indie releases and what's coming up and what's again getting demos and trailers, announcements, early access launches, things like that. So here I'm kind of more expecting to see things I'm aware of before that just hadn't yet made their way to consoles, which would be cool to see. It seems to be a hurdle. Like there's way more indie stuff that comes out than what you'll see here. If you do keep your eye on the PC side of things, you know this already, but if not, and you ever do look over there, you'd be surprised. You'd be like, holy crap, like there's so much indie content, indie video games that come out every month that just you don't see on console till months later, sometimes years later, if not ever. Like they just don't ever make the jump.
If anyone loses their grip, it can send the whole
This is not one that I've seen before though, admittedly.
Thrilling exotic locations like a medieval land, a space station, and
I'm just looking for Metroidvanias, honestly. Like the more Metroidvanias, the better. I can't get enough of them. Could never get enough of them. I'm a 2D junkie. But if we see a 3D Metroidvania, that would be. I mean, any 3D is kind of rarefied air in the indie space, just because how difficult those games are to make in comparison to 2D games.
Get ready to get a grip in Heave Ho 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, Devolver. Yeah, do they still count? Oh, Moonlighter 2! Oh, wow, that just got early access. It just launched on early access. I didn't think it was already going to be heading for 1.0 release, or whatever they would call the full official launch. Oh, that's one of my favorite roguelikes, because it almost isn't. It just has what I've realized are my favorite kind of roguelikes, which is our games that really aren't, but they have roguelike elements. I'm not going to go into all that now and sort of all the different games that meet that qualification, but Moonlighter 1 is one of those, and it was a lot of fun. I usually bounce off roguelikes and roguelites. This was not one of them. Also, it didn't look like this. It was all pixel, and it was more top down. Now the angle's a little bit more what would it be? Steeper? No, shallower? Either way, it looks great. Oh, interesting. It was floors before. Now it is a standard like roguelike map, but you still have the shop and everything. Huh. Yeah, you would get to a stair and then you go down and you just keep going deeper and deeper into a dungeon, but this is different. You're traveling laterally. Sort of like on a journey. Ah, no real date though. Just 2026, that's really vague.
Hello, we're the team behind.
It just got onto early access, so honestly, I wasn't expecting to see that. But the fact that they already got Switch 2 on the mind is good.
Это Фокси, сердце нашей истории, и она так-то собрала нас вместе.
Denn auch wenn wir erwachsen sind, ist diese Magie aus unserer Kindheit nie verschwunden.
You know, this stuff kind of hurts me honestly, because I know a lot of these aren't gonna get there, like they're not gonna break out. You know, and then you see sort of the people behind it, and you just I end up feeling bad when it's like nobody's talking about it. This game has finally come out, and you know, hopefully they at least make the money back, you know, that it took to make it. I don't know what the percentage is though, again, because it's an absurd amount of indie games that actually come out on a monthly basis, and it's hard to tell sort of who's coming out in the positives or in the negatives, financially speaking, the black and the red.
The game adapts to your pace while the narrator's voice keeps you company. Plus, plenty of funny characters and silly emotes are sure to put a smile on your face.
I wonder though if Nintendo would be better off splitting these into two types, where they have like Steam, or not Steam, but like during Keighley season, E3 season, there is a straight up cozy game direct that happens. And it's of course all indie led and stuff. But that's what it, oh, there it is, mini shoot. Oh, sick. A unique Metroidvania, top down Zelda like, where you control a ship and it's a twin stick shooter. Look at that. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's great. It's got to be Switch 1 too, right? But maybe the Switch 2 edition is 120 frames or something. Yeah, that is a unique concept. And honestly, like I'm saying, they could have done something like this with Star Fox. Or, you know, just rip off Blaster Master, have that team make a Star Fox game with the Landmaster and on-foot sections as Fox or any of the other team members. There you go. But no, here we go. We got a Star Fox. This could have been Star Fox. Nintendo could have made this their own or something like this. Even the art style, everything is on point. Oh, Switch 2 edition. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's the whoa, isn't that an Xbox game? I could have sworn I saw this in someone else's direct, but maybe it was just always a multi-plat. This could be an Xbox Studios multi-plat. Oh, look at that mini shoot showing up. Shadow dropping. I mean, if that's Switch 2 footage, it looks perfectly like how it looks everywhere else. At least the other trailer I saw. Damn, Blood. March is busy. March is really busy.
Hi, Hi, I'm Bryce.
I mean, it just got busier right now. Mini shoot just dropped.
Play Entertainment in Vancouver, Canada. We grew up playing games shoulder to shoulder with friends, inspired by the moment-to-moment.
I'm putting everything into this game. My entire life savings. I've killed friendships to make this. If it doesn't succeed, I don't know what I'll do with myself. So please enjoy this trailer.
You learn something new that inspires ideas for your next run. We've poured ourselves into Rotwood, and we hope you enjoy it.
Chaos rules!
And big old corrupted beasts drool in.
Rotwood, a brand new side-scrolling brawler from the studio behind.
Oh, Absalom beat him to the punch. Damn. It's a roguelike beat 'em up, right? Okay. I like the art style for this one a lot, though.
Master a diverse combat system that rewards those who sharpen their skills. Want to get up close and
Yeah, honestly, I think I haven't played Absalom, but I think that actually is one where like the roguelike take on it would benefit it a lot.
Experiment with gear combos
And would actually work maybe better than a lot of other genres that have tackled or put a roguelike spin on them. But that's just, I haven't played it yet, I don't know. But apparently like that's like game of the year quality game right there.
Find their weakness and use well-placed strikes to hit them where it hurts.
A little extra muscle always helps too. Grab up to 3 of your friends either locally or online and face the rots.
Oh, that's cool too. Online co-op.
The frenzied foes of Rotwood, hacking and slashing its way onto.
Already, I'd say they're killing it. Like I'm vibing, I'm jamming with all these games. Oh, is this Altrium or what is it? In Autonomata? Oh no, my bad. This is Life is Strange, right? No, is this the one with all the chicks?
Most of the time, I'm wondering.
We've seen this before. No.
To have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unappealing.
The teenage experience is ruining someone's fucking weekend by TPing their house. Thanks. Their parents are gonna be the ones fucking cleaning that crap up.
Because
nice.
You know the perfect song for every moment.
Yes.
What are we playing now?
This hasn't come out yet? Fucking when did we hear about this? Yeah. That's the thing, like I'll see a trailer for an indie game and then I'll go to wishlist it on Steam and it's already wishlisted. I'm like, fuck man, I can't even remember the stuff I've seen in the last month and a half, 2 months, because it's just constant.
Infected the world with a deadly blight.
Oh, Drinkbox.
Lone survivor of Sorcisto's rampage, fighting to reclaim the memories of your people.
They already mastered the fucking Metroidvania genre. They're like, we can't beat Guacamelee 2, dude. I don't know what you want. So we're just gonna do something completely different. Isometric. This is one of the ones. This is a genre I've realized I don't love really all that much. Like I'm trying Hades. I keep trying to get into it. It just ain't happening. I don't know what it is about the isometric perspective, but it's just it don't click with me. Also, this character runs really slow.
Upgrade your hero at checkpoints or by talking to key characters on your journey. And if you need a helping hand, a friend can drop in via local or online multiplayer for some 2-player co-op action.
Harness the power of Blight and unravel the mysteries of a twisted world in Blighted, creeping its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
Hi, I'm Justin from Prophecy Games in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Scott. We love the feeling of progression you get in roguelikes.
Oh, here we go, another one. I mean, and that's a hallmark of the indie scene is roguelikes. There's so many. There's so many.
Pulls you deeper into that world, starting when you awaken on a mysterious ship.
We've worked hard to craft rich, immersive atmospheres, unique enemies, and snappy gunplay that leaves a lasting impact.
We hope you enjoy playing Dead Zone Rogue as much as we do.
A spaceship overrun with biomechanical creatures, an arsenal of modifiable weapons, and a mysterious origin to uncover. That's
this though. Look at that 3D.
New sci-fi shooter that combines tight, satisfying gunplay with strategic progression.
Select missions and squad up with friends, or fight solo through a series of challenging rooms with support for mouse controls using the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Gain perks and permanent upgrades by defeating enemies and bosses in high-intensity loops.
That's crazy. This team was able to put mouse controls in their game, an indie team, but Fallout 4 couldn't. Fucking Bethesda. Or Gyro? Come on, man. Like, come on, Bethesda. And they were the fucking headliners for that partner direct too.
Revive, adapt, repeat in Dead Zone Rogue, emerging from the void on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god, dude, March, man. The fuck? This month actually just came out of nowhere again because February just will be like that at 28 days.
Nintendo Switch.
Just like, oh shit, it's March. It's already fucking March 3rd. Great. This looks familiar. We might have seen this in a previous Indie Direct. Or I just seen this trailer somewhere else because, like I said, I just see these trailers all the time. Okay, magic words, or magic word right there, demo. Yeah, that's the thing. I've seen this. Yeah. It's cool to see it though. I'm not complaining. It's just like I'm mad more at my poor memory, not being able to separate these things and know where they. Oh, this is a Japanese like 7-Eleven, a convenience store. Yeah, they should have maybe had this sooner because these games are coming out like now. They're coming out in weeks, bro. You gotta give them a little bit more. Oh. Yeah, yeah, I seen this one too. I don't know if it's been out on Steam already, I think.
Thomas, are you taking notes?
I have to. It might be a clue.
A clue for what?
The last game.
Welcome to Mount Holly, the mysterious manor with locked doors and 45 shifting rooms.
In Blueprints.
Whoa, Blueprints.
Unique mix of mystery, strategy.
This one was also like early game of the year, early game of the year contender, and then it kind of just. I mean, I don't know if the Game Awards really acknowledged it as much.
Manage your resources.
Then Expedition 33 came out and kind of just.
Closer to finding the
Yeah, just
room 46.
What is it? Took over the conversation for the rest of the year.
At the manor's secrets, unraveling mysteries by discovering letters, diaries, and
Yeah, it really was Expedition 33's year, dude. Everything else just kind of got buried, but there was a lot. There was still so many great games.
On the Nintendo Switch 2 system later today.
Oh shit!
Now that we've solved that mystery, that's really.
What was the Densha Attack release date? Because I thought that one would be one of the ones, like a lot of these, where they get out there on Steam first and then sometime later. No, great selection. I gotta see those dates again. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't doing a good job there.
Stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time,
happy gaming.
Honestly, I think this one had a demo. Everything has a demo right now. It's freaking Steam Next Fest. But I think this one actually had one, maybe. Either way, soundtrack should at the very least be pretty fucking money. So June 17th, demo available on Switch. Let's fucking go. Okay. I can't play this game. I'm sorry. No, I can't handle this. I can't do that.
Each player needs to grab and release
Yeah, this is, you know.
A franchise first. Plus, game share is supported, so if one player
Surprised. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't got a real release date. Everything else was just like, it's out now, or there's a demo now. That's an early release for the demo too, months ahead. I kind of feel like for that, you want to do like 2 weeks max, maybe like a week before? Just so it's fresh? Either way, I don't know. I'm glad they're there. But I mean, strategically, what is the best time to release a demo? I don't know. I don't know the analytics. And that's the tough thing. You can only release a game once. So you can't like, oh, let's release that game, but now we won't put the demo. Or we'll put the demo out the day of or a month before. And then see how the sales differentiate between the different releases. Like, it's really hard to like really know, right? Because even between platforms, you could do a simultaneous worldwide release and get a very different reception depending on each platform, where it's like, I mean, I pay attention to Nintendo stuff, so I always hear like the Switch 2 or the Switch edition sold 3 times as many as like the Xbox and twice as many as PlayStation. So it's like, yeah, getting hard numbers on like a proper release, like a plan or something, it's tough. I don't like, who knows if shadow dropping is even, like, I don't definitively know if shadow dropping is like the top tier campaign, is a top tier campaign choice.
Onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later today.
I want to see that real quick because they're highlighting the Switch 2 edition. I wonder if they're going the paid route or it's just a free upgrade. This one was interesting. Did they show the studio name? I thought this was an Xbox game. Fast Travel Games. I mean, they could be a studio. March 26th. Fucking shit, dude. And was this announced before for Switch 2? Did they do a thing last year where they're like, it'll be on a Nintendo system, or a big old question mark in the last screen? This one looks really cool. I haven't played a brawler in a good minute, but I always do like these. Probably got to do Absalom first though. That one really got a lot of praise. I don't know if Absalom is multiplayer. This one is. Console exclusive. Oh man, I really should stop talking while watching these things. Yeah, did this one actually get a date now? We've seen this before. I've seen it before somewhere. May 7th. Okay, see, there we go. There's some daylight.
It's time to shine the spotlight on this brand new action RPG from the makers of Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
Yeah, Drinkbox, man. I forgot about Drinkbox. Can never forget about Guacamelee though.
You are the lone survivor of
so goddamn good.
Rampage,
One of the all-timers for sure.
Before you succumb.
Yeah, with an isometric at this point, I don't bite unless I get a taste of it beforehand. Like I need a demo or some kind of, you know, preview thing to try, because I just keep bouncing off of them. They kept it tight. A lot of games, but they're great pacing. They've killed it. I think people give grades and stuff for all these directs, and the grade really is always just dependent upon if you saw something you liked or not. People don't really talk as much about just the overall presentation of these and their composition as a show, as just a thing to watch, and they're always good.
Before we go,
even after watching that PlayStation, like what some were calling the best PlayStation Direct probably ever, that 1 hour one that had the fucking Konami block in it, which I think made that show. The Konami block was money. A new Castlevania and the fucking finally just releasing Metal Gear Solid 4 from its isolation on PS3 Island was so big. Those were the biggest fucking, those are like big ass just overall gaming world news, not just PlayStation. Like, and then for it to be on Switch too as well, and Switch 1, we're getting the MGS4 or whatever it is, Legacy Collection 2. That was fucking heat. And of course Castlevania's, I'm pretty sure it's coming to Switch 2 as well. It's got to. There's no way they do exclusivity like that anymore. But yeah, even then I thought that showed too, like these sections they have here, like on this one where they have the developers talking. PlayStation does that all the time. And you know, I'm kind of mixed on that. Here it works because you're, you know, it's personal. These people, these teams, they put their blood and sweat and tears into these, right? And obviously Nintendo devs do too as well, but they of course like to keep they like to keep them really buttoned up and under wraps, whereas here they seemingly are okay with showing their faces of these teams. But even then they keep it brief. I think that's what works, is they keep it nice and brief. They introduce themselves, introduce the game, boom, we see footage. The PlayStation ones feel like they go on a little long though when they do it. So I found the pacing for that PlayStation Direct as a piece of video entertainment not as good as a standard just any Nintendo Direct, partner or otherwise. So like, just give credit to Nintendo for putting together these really solid showcases for the most part. Maybe there's an odd one that isn't paced well or something, but for the most part I like the way they do things. This is especially after watching the Pokemon Presents. I actually thought that one wasn't put together very well. That one did feel like a legitimate, just like, oh, here's a bunch of trailers. Because like, here's what they do here in these ones where I think it works really well. They actually don't do it here, but they have one transition There was literally a section in the Pokemon Presents, I think for one of the mobile games, where it just faded to black. If that. Or maybe it just jump cut to the next thing. And I was like, that's pretty hasty. Like, that feels a little shoddy and sloppy. Whereas with Nintendo stuff, they always had the nice transitions. Usually they have this, where like they show the trailer. Okay, well this one actually has the voiceover during the reveal. But usually they show the trailer, then they show like, they replay it and they have someone talking over and discussing the bits and pieces of it. And then they have this splash screen right here at the end.
Temples, challenges.
The Unchosen in Mini Shoot Adventure.
This right here.
Flying onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later today.
I like when they do this too. When they come back to it and just remind you, they show the game logo, they cover the release window or release date, and then, you know, provide a little bit of voiceover about it, like a little debriefing for what you just saw versus just trailer. Like they never really ever do that. And I just think they deserve credit for the way they put these shows together. For the most part, they're pretty much like the top of the pile on this. Like this actually is a standard, like just trailer. But even then, it's winding down. It has the transition right there to the next team. You know, like that. This was brisk. It was a good watch. Here we go. See this splash screen? I don't think they abandoned this. And then they transition, and if it was a direct, they'd have the splash screen again, like they did for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, where it shows a picture of Cloud and all them. You're like, oh shit, it's Final Fantasy. And then they show the trailer, and they talk a bit. They come back to that splash screen, and then they, you know, give a date and stuff. Like it's a formula, and it works. And they've nailed it, and they got it right. And they just, you know, if it ain't broke, they don't fix it. And they've applied it here too. So overall, a great show, but I really am jiving with these titles for sure too. Always great to see real indie games, like, you know, the stuff you want to bring home to your family on Thanksgiving show up here, because there's a lot that aren't you wouldn't want to bring home to your family on Thanksgiving that are just polluting these storefronts now. But yeah, these are definitely not going to get lost in the shuffle. They'll feature them. They'll probably have a tab that's like this, just all the stuff from the direct that has a page listing already. You could just view it all right there. Don't even need to watch the direct. You just check the shop every Thursday, and you'll get a good. You'll get them filtered out, which is cool.
Embark on a journey to meet Bangu's dad.
No, I can't do this.
Expedition out of Doggy Heaven and
Scuffy loves corgis specifically. I'm not as big as him on corgis. I need to see what he thinks about this. No. A little puppy corgi. Good to see, yeah. I mean, not really surprising. Moonlighter made its way to all the consoles. It's one of those AAA indie games, you know, at this point, I think. So Moonlighter 2 should do very well. It's a known quantity, and I think the first one has done very well too. Not just with critics, but it's got mind share. Yeah, surprised to see this one. Surprised to see Mini Shoot. The roguelike one specifically looks cool. Densha Attack getting console confirmation is cool. And is this one Switch 1 as well? Let me see. Switch 2. Okay. This might be a system seller for some. They're just gonna be like, I gotta get a Switch 2 now for that Densha Attack. Yeah, and again, 3D, full-blown 3D games are not as easy to come by in the indie space. They're just way more taxing on teams. I feel like I've seen, again, I don't know whether I saw this in an indie direct or just in general. Ratatan, yeah. Blueprints. Yeah, great. Great. Love to see what we saw.